Welcome to the Do Good Work podcast, where Do Good Work is a way of living, where we highlight the hidden inner beauty behind the struggle to achieve a new level of excellence in all areas of your life. In this episode, we're actually going to go back to a very early episode, a principle that I call 80-20 day optimization, because as you and I both experience, we live day by day. And we either show up to our day with intention, or we get slapped around by meetings, to-dos, tasks, whatever. And somehow it's 6 o'clock at night and we feel like we got nothing done, or that we were just rushing all day. And yes, it is by design. And I want to share with you what I call the 80-20 day optimization and just give you an outline of it, because these are powerful lessons, not only from Productive Profits, but from nearly a decade. I believe it's over a decade. Let's say nearly a decade of trial and error. And this lesson that I'm about to share with you, I actually go through with every single one of my private clients. I outline it in the book, and I really want to emphasize that this is really important for you not only to do as a leader, but also for you to share and implement with your leadership team or the department heads or almost everyone in your team, to be honest. But at least share it first with people driving initiatives in your company. Because it works. It simply works. And if you want to, quote unquote, buy back time, you want to have more sanity, you want to feel a sense of control, you want to have more peace in your day, and you want to feel and know that you're getting a lot of things done while being super effective, you want to pay close attention to this. Now, what we're going to dive into in optimizing your day is first starting with how you start your day. And I'm going to go through 3 core habits that I'd highly recommend for you to start your day with. The first, when you wake up, again, this is not waking up at 4 a.m., 5 a.m., 6, whatever time you wake up, start with prayer. Start with meditation. Don't start with your phone. Don't start with the feeds. Don't start with email. You do that, guaranteed, you're not starting your mind in the right place. And if you say like, no, Raul, I have to check it when I wake up, well, then wake up earlier. Okay? Start with prayer, start with meditation. Then do something good for your body and exercise. It could be a stretch, it could be a run, it could be lifting weights. Do something good for your health. Burn that energy off. It's important to do so, especially in the high stress of the computer screens and standing or sitting all day. You got to burn. You got to go output, even if it's a simple walk, or even if for you, it's sitting outside in your garden and breathing. Do some sort of exercise from light to heavy. And this is not, I'm not a doctor. This is not, a regimen, but this is for you to look at what is something I can fit into my day. Next, learn something. Study something in the morning. Doesn't have to be super heavy. Ideally, it's something about life, something about spirituality, something to help you grow as a person, personal development. And you could marry that with your exercise. So it's a 2-for-1 right there. But do that first in your day. That's what I would highly encourage you to make sure that you start your day off on the right foot. After you complete those things, then maybe check your feeds and maybe check your internet connections for your email. But I would highly recommend for you from there to get to work. In the first area, this is the 80-20 day optimization. The first of 5 areas is to block off 2 to 3 hours to focus on your very important, most important 80-20 tasks, the tasks that really will drive the day forward. It doesn't have to be 20 things. It doesn't have to be 10 things. It could be 1, 2, or 3 big actions that if you do them and only did that, your day would be complete. You see how important this is? 2 to 3 hours. Could be 1 hour if you're just crunching on time, but 2 to 3 hours ideally. Highly recommend you not to have your news feeds open, your email or notifications on. Turn off every notification. Just focus on this. Because once you're complete with that, you will feel the momentum. You will feel and know that you've done very important work done, completed. And then you can check your inbox. Then you can check from the noise of the world. And then once you check that inbox, scoop up what you need to do, and then proceed to step 3. To 4 to 5 hours of actual work that needs to be done. It could be 3 hours. Who knows? I don't know your workday. but I would recommend about 4 to 5 hours to actually address the needs of that day, that specific day. I have to go to a meeting, I have to pick this up, I have to send this email, I have to write this proposal. Those are the things that you focus during this block of time. And you could finish early, you could finish late, but again, just try to do it within the 4 to 5 hour block. Then once you're done with that, check your email again, check your inbox. Scoop up again the noise of the world and identify, what do I need to pay attention to? What do I not need to pay attention to? What do I need to do? What could I ignore? And not to say that you're ignoring your responsibilities. It's just to say that you probably have 10 subscriptions in your inbox right now that you do not have to open. I guarantee it. Once you do that, the final area, the final section of your 80-20 day is to take 15 minutes to an hour. If you're fast, it could take you 5 minutes. I'm not sure. I'm not that fast. But it takes 15 minutes to an hour to recap your day, review for tomorrow, and prepare. Maybe you have a meeting with a very important prospect the next day. Do maybe 5 minutes of research on them. Read up on their podcast, read up on their blog. Perhaps you have an appointment or you have to get some work prepared. What can you do tonight for 15 minutes to an hour to prepare for that? And if we count these hours, how long this takes, let's say you take the full 3 hours in the morning, the full 5 hours in the afternoon, and then the full 1 hour at night. That's a 9 hour day. But wouldn't that 9 hour day be way more effective than an 8 hour day of just firefighting? And again, you could take less time for each section. And that means that you could be finished with your entire day by lunchtime. Too crazy to work? Well, again, this has been proven. The teams that I've helped out love this. Been able to reduce times from 12-hour days to 8-hour days, or flexible to 6-hour days. And again, this isn't looking at being a task rabbit and getting everything done. It's being intentional and focusing on the results. Because if you design your day, you either approach it with intentionality or you'll be putting out fires every single day. And I can guarantee you from experience that firefighting gets tiring really, really fast. So there you go. There's 80-20 day optimization. Let me know your thoughts. Go ahead and implement it. Teach your teams, share them this podcast, and we'll see you on the next one.